Alrighty then, I had to delete the old one, make a new one. It's been a while since I did a live. My other channel got banned from going live, so I've been finding the joy in life without doing live streams. So appreciate everybody for coming back in, and we will have some changes coming to the channel pretty soon. But don't forget, you can always follow me at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All my social media links is always in the description. If you ever need to reach out for a question, video requests, you want to advertise on the channel, business inquiry, whatever situation may be. Social media links always in the description. Don't forget, check out Detroit Lions live stream playlist for more videos like this. And for my videos, check out Detroit Lions talk playlist. And people say, oh, CJ, oh, you can't get rid of Stafford. Oh, you can't get rid of Stafford. Oh, he's not the problem. I'm about to go on my Mike Valenti today. Hey, he's not the problem, CJ. I mean, we got to get a defense. But CJ, back in the 2014 defense, the Lions had a top 3 defense, but the problem wasn't Stafford. I mean, he had Calvin Johnson, and he's not the problem. Stafford's not the problem. Man, this man has had a top 3 defense. Whatever that year that was, in Ndamukong Suh last year, Calvin 2015, they had a top defense. And people talk about we need to get defense. Do you morons understand that we are in a rebuild? I knew it took the Pistons to see like 5 or 6 games. Piston fantasy, they was in a rebuild. The Lions are in a rebuild. Have you not seen the cap space? Have you not seen only have 5 picks in the draft this year? Do you not know all 3 of their receivers are probably going to leave this year, they top 3? You know you stuck with Trey Flowers. You know you stuck with Coleman. You stuck with Jamie Collins. You stuck with all those guys. You stuck with Deron Harmon. All right? This is a rebuild, okay? You don't say I'm going into the draft unless it's quarterback. We need the best defensive player. It don't go that way. It don't go that way. Stafford's had top defenses. He had the all-time great receiver. We don't know how good or bad the tight ends was because he sucked on the tight ends. So before you come in here, we need defense. Do you understand? They only have $10 million in the cap. Only $10 million in the cap on the cap. Who are you going to get with 5 picks and $10 million on the cap? Stafford is the problem. He is 9-60. 9-60. Imagine you go in a basketball game and shoot 9 for 60. 9 for 60. Do people get that? He is 9 for 60 versus teams with winning records. This year we played 6 teams with winning records. This is fact. This is a fact. We played 6 teams with winning records this year. The only game that looked competitive was the last Packer game and that Saints game. And we know the Saints game wasn't competitive. These are the facts. He lost to some pedestrian teams. He lost to the Packers, blew out. He lost to the Saints. Truly was a blowout, but it looked closer than what it was. He gave Indianapolis the game. Tell me I'm lying. He gave Indianapolis the game. We lost to Green Bay. He gave us that game too, because he missed Marvin Jones on the crossing route that probably would have been a touchdown. Okay. Who else they lose to? Tennessee. It wasn't close. Tampa. He got injured. It wasn't going to be close regardless. So he lost to 6 above 500 teams. Okay. He lost to the Vikings twice, which they wasn't above 500. He lost to the Bears once. They wasn't above 500. I'm just speaking facts. He was a loser in Georgia. Did Georgia win a national championship with him? He had whatever his name is, Jeremiah Green. He didn't win AJ Green in Georgia. We are just speaking facts here. Oh, he needed a top defense. He had a top defense. Couldn't put up enough points in 2015 to beat the Cowboys. And I'm going to break it down this season, too, to show you how sorry his ass is. He played in 2014, 14. Versus the Dallas Cowboys. He only put up 20 points on the Dallas Cowboys. He only put up 20 points. Do you want to know how many points he put up in the fourth quarter? None. Come on. He been to the playoffs 3 times, right? They lost to the Saints one time. They lost to the Seahawks and imploded one time. But let me do my pleasantries. In In the Matrix, in the mix, my bad. Salute. Looney Tunes, salute. Malachi, salute. Staff not the problem. He is the problem. He is the problem. I'm going to break it down. Because I don't even want to go live. I've been enjoying my days without lives. I prefer video. Stafford been the problem. Thank you, Syed. Micro Mike, y'all go check out his channel. I will go for Watson. You don't have the money, but we will get there. Trey, I haven't seen much of Trey Lance, to be honest. I seen the game he played this year or last year. Stafford ID been the problem, I think that means. Shout out to LM Bros. I don't care about money. Watson. You don't have the money though. That's the problem. And plus, I mean, you can make cap room depending on how you got these contracts done. I don't care about. Okay, I missed. My bad. I got that one too. Lions fan can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. Justin, I like Fields a lot. I've been on the Fields bandwagon for a while. And he really ain't Ohio State quarterback. He SEC quarterback, but their history ain't as good. It's not as bad as SEC, but I mean Ohio State, but it ain't as good. I'm a Lions fan. If Stafford was on a better team, he'd be in the Hall of Fame quarterback having. Maybe so. That might be the truth. Buddha man, I agree with you. But guess what? This is a special situation for a special player. Like Aaron Rodgers. Green Bay ain't that good. You take Matthew Stafford and put him in Green Bay, and I guarantee you they don't have the number 1 seed. Tell me I'm lying. You take Matthew Stafford, and they had the same excuses. Well, Stafford ain't got no receivers. Lazard and Scantley are garbage. Aaron Jones has been injured, and the defense doesn't stop the run. That's the same excuses. I like Aaron Rodgers, but that team ain't that good. You take and put Tom Brady on that team. They ain't got the number 1 team, and I love Tom Brady, but he old. Exactly. We need and people. And what's so crazy about us? I'm gonna get through these questions, and I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna just let you know what's so crazy about him. So hold on. He threw 2 picks and fumbled in the Colts game. I'm gonna get there. Real talk with Dewan. Salute. What it do, man? Salah was interviewed today. Yeah, he one of my choices. There was a reason why people like Stephen A. Smith don't call him a great quarterback. This is despicable, Max Kellerman. You know, Matthew Stafford is 9-60 versus winning teams. Come on. We gonna get there. All right, man, I got to get started. I can't read all these comments. We gonna get there. He said we need linebackers. What's linebackers, Malachi? I don't know. I'm just joking with you. But what's, I don't pronounce your name. Mackay? I'm just joking with you. What's linebackers without the front 7? Tell me that. What's a quarterback and a running back, a receiver, and tight end without their line? This team is in full rebuild mode. This team is in full rebuild mode. Y'all got to understand, a quick 5 these defensive draft picks is not going to make the Lions a great team. For one, you got to draft good defensive players. For 2, when you come into a draft, other than quarterback and maybe left tackle, when you come into a draft and a good pass rusher, Lawrence Taylor, which is one of the greatest, I think he is the greatest football player of all time, Jerry Rice, Barry Sanders, maybe Deion Sanders right there with him. When you come into a season like them, they had 3 wins last year, but they had 5 wins this year. It's a rebuild. It is 100% a rebuild. Probably none of your top 3 receivers coming back. And if your top 3 receivers are coming back, if one of them coming back, it's going to be Amendola. Okay? The line is pretty good. I don't have an issue just when healthy. I think High-Tide come back. You got a line, but you're going to throw Stafford out there with, let's say, Cephas and probably 3 more receivers next year. You crazy. You crazy. You are crazy. Galladay made him. Calvin and Marvin and Golden Tate made him. You telling me the Lions going to take Devontae Smith next year? And then somewhere down the line, they're going to draft another receiver? For what? No matter who the receiver is, if it's Calvin, Golden Tate, Calvin, Nate Burleson, Marvin Jones, Galladay, Stafford has not consistently put up points. Name me a game when Stafford went out there, or games, there are sorry games he went up against sorry teams, that he went up the field and put up and produced points. Shout out to One Pride Nation. Salute. I get the questions. Name me a game. Name me a stretch of game. And don't give me that year he threw for 40-something touchdowns, because every game he did that day was down. Give me a game where Matthew Stafford, like Tom Brady, came, or Aaron Rodgers, consistently putting touchdowns on the board. It doesn't fucking exist. And one of the issues are the running back. Okay, they hadn't been able to run the ball. I give you that. That is an organizational problem. But with Matthew Stafford, he is he probably a good quarterback in another franchise. I can agree. But he had top defenses. He had top weapons. He had speed. He had slow people. He had everything besides the elite running game. But Aaron Rodgers won a Super Bowl without an elite running game. Lamar Jackson made Baltimore running game elite. Go look before he took over for Joe Flacco. Matthew Stafford is a historical loser when it comes to college and the pros. He's a loser. So what you telling me is we're going to take all defense, come out next year, spend our little free agent money on 3 receivers that ain't going to matter, and the Lions are going to turn around and be a winning team next year. This is the same thing as when they drafted Stafford. When they was on 16. We need to start over. You need a quarterback. You need a quarterback. Last year, if you would have took a quarterback and Stafford would have got knocked out of those 3 games and you would have took Herbert, right? Because it made no sense not to take Herbert last year or Tua. If Tua was healthy, quote unquote, he would have been the number 1 pick this year. That's what they say, right? So worst case scenario, you would have ended up with Herbert or Burrows. True story, right? You throw Herbert in there, right? Stafford get knocked out those games. What they fear is a guy like Herbert go come in there and light it up, and they have to move on from Stafford. This is not, oh, Stafford is so good, we can't get rid of him. This is a personal bond between ownership and Matthew Stafford. I guarantee you, if I can get Bob Quinn on the line and talk 100, he going to tell you he was forced to keep Matthew Stafford. I guarantee you, if you gave, shout out to Frederick Jackson, if you got Bob Quinn to talk off the record to get him drinking that hen dog, that yak, get him on that Shannon Sharp diet, I guarantee you, Bob Quinn is going to tell you, I was forced to keep Matthew Stafford. Anybody think I'm lying in the congregation? Anybody think I'm lying? I wanted Herbert. I like Tua too. I like either one of them. But I've been a big Herbert fan. I took either one. I don't think Tua a bad quarterback. You go to Miami, Ryan Fitzpatrick was able to get first team reps and build rapport with Devontae Parker and Grant and those other receivers. That's all that was. It's going to take Tua a little bit of time, but I've been a Herbert guy. Chuck, what it do, dog? What up, Benjamin Foe? With your Benjamin Foe is from Novi. Keontae, salute. Benjamin Foe is from Novi, bro. He still Eminem. Oh, Mary, man, okay, we'll say the questions. I'm gonna read this one. Oh, foot itching. What's up, big baby? I can't pronounce Zubis. I'm bad with names. I think it's Sayoko Duombo, whatever that nigga name is. He garbage too. Take him and Killian and put him in the trash can. He said probably Tua, but they would have had to fallen under the same problem. This team doesn't consistently win and all. But at the end of the day, guess what? You go into this draft with a quarterback. You don't have to worry about a quarterback. And also, you go in with 5 picks. You turn around and trade Stafford for a 3rd or 4th, whatever you can get for him. Now you have 6 picks. So you don't worry. You don't have to get people saying, "Oh, you need a quarter." You got the quarterback of the future. And then, to be honest, you could have had Tua inactive all year, and nobody would have batted an eye. And that's just he might agree, but I like it, appreciate it. And that's just what it is. You took and then even let's say, okay, we're gonna go with Stafford for this year, and we're gonna let Tua build his strength up. Now we're gonna go with coverages and let Tua build a rapport and practice with his receivers. Nobody would have batted an eye if Tua would have sat for the first 2 years in Detroit. I wouldn't have been mad. He come out looking a little cockier, a little bit heavier in the legs. He get to get a rapport. It's cool. Then you don't have to answer the question of quarterback. I like Herbert a lot. So we wouldn't have been like, oh, we need a quarterback. We would have had one on the roster. Even if they would have checked Jalen Hurts, and I wasn't a Jalen Hurts guy, but I think what they do in Philly fit with what he do. I'm not saying he would have been successful here, but what they do in Philly, they get what he needs to do. But with Stafford, you're not going to win. You have 13 verified years of Matthew Stafford not winning. Give me 1 minute. 1 second. He was kicking my ass. Give me 1 second. You don't get a little cover buddy here. Good boy. But yeah, turn that heat off. I had that heater for like 4 years. That boy had my upstairs cooking. But you wouldn't have to answer that question. You would have had your quarterback of the future. And with Stafford, he has 13 verified years of failure. That's a fact. In 13 years, he hasn't won a playoff game. He has 9-60 versus teams above 500. So let me ask a question for the chat. Why should Stafford stay here? Let me ask you, why should Stafford stay here? Because your defense, it may get better overnight because the defense does have talent. But let's say you don't bring back none of the receivers. You're not going to franchise tag Marvin. You're not going to franchise tag Galladay. You're not going to franchise tag Amendola. So I would love for somebody to explain to me why it is a great idea to keep Stafford without a protege under him this year. Honestly, why is it important to keep Stafford? Give me a reason why you keep Stafford. Stafford got outplayed by XFL quarterback. He don't got the juice anymore. Rodgers has worked with less. That is true. PJ Hall, though. I would love PJ Hall to be the backup here. I think that's his name. Shout out to One Pride Nation. Ownership loves Stafford. That's the only reason he's been here. Darnold not bad, though. Jets just horrible. You know what? I came around A10 Cam on Sam Darnold. That's one of the guys that I accept Sam Darnold to come here. I think Sam Darnold got more skills than I gave him credit for. Y'all happy? We got to move on from him, bro. Looney Tune. I've been telling y'all that, bro. I said that last year. And people making hate videos. Oh, you lying. But then again, I've been right. And I may not. Hold on. I got double windows open. Hold on. Now, I may not have been right on Tua, but I think I will be right on Tua. But I love Herbert coming out. I love Herbert the year before he was able to declare junior year. Didn't I tell y'all? No Killian Hayes. Take Hale Burton. Come on. Look at Hale Burton. He hooping. He hit. I don't know what that's, but I'm just calling you hit. He said stay because we need some talent. If he leaves, we guarantee we're going to tank the 20. Good. You're going to take the 21 season anyway. You're going to take the season anyway. What do you think going to happen next year with $10 million in cap? What are you expecting? Do you want to be like, oh, we can make the playoffs week 20? You know, we're 4-10. We still got hope because of that. Get out of here. We don't need to just slide into the playoffs. We need to be in the playoff every year like Green Bay. You take Aaron Rodgers off of Green Bay and you put Stafford there. I guarantee you they don't have a Super Bowl. They don't make they will got rid of Stafford. That's a fact. You put him in Kansas City, they not Super Bowl contenders. He not Patrick Mahomes. They can make all these videos in the Detroit channel saying that, oh, Matthew Stafford doesn't get credit for his no-look throws, but Mahomes win football games. That's the difference. Mahomes is on national television most of the weeks. Mahomes make plays, and he beat winning teams, and he win playoff games, and he wins Super Bowls. You can give Matthew Stafford that same team, and they're not going to be 15-1. That is a fact. He's a Joe Flacco type of quarterback. You put him in Baltimore with Ray Lewis in that defense, he can win some games. He can win some games. And I'm just being 100% honest. Y'all, well, next year we want to have a chance. Matthew Stafford didn't give you a chance last year. He never gave you a chance in his career. He wasn't going to beat Dallas. He wasn't going to beat New Orleans. He wasn't going to beat Seattle. He said, hell no, Joe Flacco's not any, or maybe talking to somebody else. But I'm saying it's the stakes that he can win in that situation. No, I don't like Mac Jones. Seen him play a number of times. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. And maybe I'm not being impressed with Tua because maybe Tua had everything at Alabama. And we'll do a year wrap up sometime this week. Give me a minute. But anybody that want to jump on and defend 9 and 60 above win a 500 team, winning versus 500 teams, you're more than welcome to. Then anybody want to come on and defend 0-3 in the playoff? Well, it wasn't his fault and this, that, and the third. Whatever. He not Mahomes. He not Rodgers. He not Watson. He not Dak Prescott. He don't have more 400 passing yard games than Dak Prescott this year. He is a poor, y'all not gonna like this. He is a poor man's Matt Ryan. No, I'm not gonna talk about GMs today. Nope. I kind of like Drew Lock. I think he got a chance. But just looking at it then, my other argument is, and people trying to defend him and say it's not him, but the defense played well enough to win the New Orleans game. They put him up 14-0. What Stafford throw a pick or something? The Bears game, the first one. Didn't Stafford throw a pick or bump? I think it was a pick. It was a run play, but I forget what they call these players, but he threw it to Marvin Jones on a slant, all right, and it was pick. So let's be real. I'm gonna break it down to this season, and then I'll take questions in a minute. So this year, people talking about, the defense lost the Bears game, or DeAndre Swift dropped the ball, but who fumbled basically in their own red zone? Was it not Matthew Stafford that fumbled? He did fumble in his own red zone, right? Or threw a pick, excuse me. So he lost us the first game, however you look at it. They play New Orleans. There wasn't no hope in Green Bay. They played New Orleans. They go 14-0. Matthew Stafford threw a pick or something in too, where they didn't score. They end up trying to make it close at the end. They lost that game. The defense stopped New Orleans twice and gave it. Come on. What else games? What else games we had this year? Because I don't want to miss one. Because I done seen every game this year. Oh, Eddie, appreciate the cash app, man. Appreciate it, Eddie. Much love, my brother. I ain't gonna say your whole name out. Oh yeah, I'll just be lazy with the live. My other channel got banned for live. We was going live for a fight, and one of my boys had sound going. I wasn't even mad. I really needed a break from lives. So the Bears game, the Packers game, they had no chance. The Cardinals game, they did good, right? So the defense didn't do nothing all year, but they held Kyler Murray while he was hot to 23 points. The Saints game, I just spoke on that. The Jaguar games, he didn't even play that good that game. He was 19 for 31 versus Jacksonville Jaguars, who are playing 17 rookies, undrafted or drafted. Versus Jacksonville, he was 19 for 31, 223, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Come on. Let's keep it 100. So in Jacksonville, he didn't play good. It was DeAndre Swift show. The Falcons, it was Kenny Galladay making the catch of the year to save his ass. So they wouldn't have won the Falcons game. And Kenny Galladay, without Galladay, they wouldn't have won none of them games I'm talking about. The Colts, he fumbled and he threw 2 picks. One was a pick 6, and it turned the game around for them to lose the Colts. It wasn't the defense fault. The defense played good against the Falcons. And they played good enough to beat the Colts, but Stafford kept turning the ball over. Okay? The Vikings game, even though Dalvin Cook was running all over us like a doormat, he turned the ball over twice in the end zone or the red zone. He turned it over twice. They beat us 34-20. He turned it over twice. Had he not turned it over, it probably would have been a way more competitive game. We would have probably won. The football team game, okay. They did beat Alex Smith. We was on the team to beat Alex Smith. We give him credit on that game. Well, hold on. Let's see if we do give him credit. Alex Smith threw for 400 yards. Yeah, he was on point that game. We give him that one. He played good versus the football team, but they still went above 500. The Panthers game, Stafford was nowhere to be found. He was 18 for 33, 178. He just didn't throw an interception. Another terrible game. The Houston Texans game. Come on. They got whooped. Watson put up 4 touchdowns. Stafford threw a pick in that game. Probably, I think it was an end of the half pick, so it didn't count in my book. The Bears game. Oh, we need a defense. We need a defense. Didn't Romeo Cora win the game for the Lions? They act like the defense didn't do nothing. Oh, we need a defense. Romeo Cora, I can count the games that the defense did the job. They played a solid game versus the Vikings a little bit. They played a good game versus the Packers the second time around. They won the game versus the Bears, right? They held the Panthers to 20 points, even though it was a backup quarterback. The defense was solid. They wasn't solid, but they was all right. The offense continues to go 3 and out. They can't run the ball, and Stafford is not one of them dudes that can just sustain drives with his arm. He said that 1 or 2 games. No. The defense did good versus the first Bears game until the injuries, but they still did good. Stafford didn't put up no points, right? They did good versus the Cardinals. Well, tell me when I'm lying. They did good versus the Cardinals. They did good versus the Jaguars. They really did kind of good versus the Saints in the first half. They went up 14-0. And it was just the Saints second quarter that went 21-0. They went 21-0 in the third quarter. And they made Drew Brees throw a pick. The Falcons game, they played good. The Colts game, they really played good. Because Stafford gave them the ball 3 times, so you can't blame them on the defense. Come on. They played good enough to win. The Bears game, they won it. That's 4. Come on, man. The defense not that bad, bro. Your quarterback can't put no points up. At all. At all. Brendan says Stafford can win here. Why he ain't won in 13 years? Why is he 9-60 versus teams above 500? You can do it. You can do. Y'all just got amnesia. You would think the way these people talk about Stafford, you would think this motherfucker never made a mistake. You would think Stafford never made a mistake. He lost the Vikings game. He lost the Colts game. Come on, them 2 games right there. We could have been 7-9. Then he throw them picks. Oh, I'm hurt. I can't live up to throwing picks. So I was going to pull myself out the game because I'm embarrassed. Come on. He threw that pick in the Bears game. This team can have easily been 8-8. This team can easily been 8-8. He threw the pick versus the Bears in the first game. Say what you want to say. You want to blame it on Swift? So be it. Defense, so be it. He threw a pick. He lost the Vikings game single-handedly. He lost the Colts game single-handedly. Them 3 games right there, they could have won. He missed Marvin Jones in the Packer game. That would have made the game way close. So really, if Stafford just would have been a regular human being for 4 games, they could have made the playoffs. Because they should have beat the Bears twice. But Stafford, I'm going to throw a pick because I choke. That's what I do. Come on, man. I don't care what his wife say. He probably choke on clitoris juice. See, I kept it PG there. Yeah, I mean, he said special teams never gave him. Get out of here. We got the best punter in the game, bro. Get out of here. Man, Cool Breeze, salute, brother. He got the best punter in the game. I ain't trying to hear that. But Agnew, maybe with the cover team, he couldn't really take. He scored 1 touchdown this year, but hey. Remember the Ravens won the Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer? Yeah. That had run game. They had a great defense. I ain't sure Stafford Trent Dilfer. People going, oh, you hate not, man. I like the dog in the picture, man, Black. He say, yes, I'm one of those that see Stafford BS acting. Appreciate it, bro. I like the dog. That's your dog's family. He ready to get busy. Yeah, ain't nobody coming on my yard today. He look like he a Brutus. Don't he look like Brutus, y'all? He like he named Brutus. Yeah, hope the mail lady do come in the yard today. I'm a chump. Stafford just need a better. No, he had a defense. Stop it. Stop it with the excuses, Novi. Norville. Stop it. I'm not trying to hear that. He had a top defense 1 year. He didn't do nothing with it. Stop capping, bro, my Blueface voice. Stop it, Novi. You matter of fact, you probably from Traverse City, bro. Stop it. Who if he had defenses, he still couldn't put up points. These are the facts. And the coach and all my defense is messing. Man, I ain't like the way the defense was called. They could have blitzed more. Send him packing, bruh. Michael Jones, man. My man. Defense get tired too, man. Who's those games? Hold on. He said, who's those games defense was doing they thing. Offense go out. I swear to God, man, you the only one watching the same game. Everybody forget real quick, bro. In the season, everybody be on my side. Yeah, CJ Stafford got to go. The end of the season come. He do his inaugural Stafford marathon where he played good at the end of the season when ain't nothing on the line. I guarantee you, if the Lions won that game and they said you win and you get in, Stafford would have had 10 picks and they would have got blew out by the Vikings. He sucked. He was like that in Georgia. He garbage. Stacey Burton say blame him. You gonna blame anything. Yeah, special team should have had Reeboks on instead of Nikes, man. And then they talking about let's get rid of Matt Prater because he missed some kicks this year. Shit, remember before we got Prater, we was missing all those kicks. People got a good memory. Andrew. I'm keeping Matt Prater at least for a couple more years. Then Lombardi say Stafford was retarded because it was something like that. He said that's crazy. He said he was stupid. I get it. I'll be funny when Stafford gone and we still cool. I'd rather suck with a rookie quarterback than $100 million Stafford. I'm cool with it. You suck anyway. You got this imagination that with Stafford we were contenders like the Packers. And then he couldn't even beat Mitchell Trubisky. Come on. We still suck. What you mean we still outside the playoff? What's the difference between being 5-10 and 3-12? We already been 0-16. Shine down, what up? Yeah, that was a good line. This is my man right here. Detroit Lions season podcast. He is garbage. I've been telling y'all that. Hey, this is a fact right here. You ain't lying. Aaron be like, hey, Stafford, get over here. I need a hug. No, I don't care. At least I ain't go 0-16. At least I ain't been 9-60 versus winning team. They mad. I'd rather watch Cobra Kai than Stafford play again. The defense cost us to say, no. Stafford was up 14-0. And they turned over Drew Brees. Come on, man. I ain't gonna deny the defense sucked, but so did the offense. Chuck Salute. He said if we had Roger on that Swartz team, we would have won the Super. You ain't lying. You talking about the one versus Dallas? That was that a Swartz or was that yeah, that was Swartz. What no, that was that Swartz? I don't know. You ain't lying. Fields has the heart of the lion like Ryan. Yeah, I like Justin Fields. He ain't no Ohio State quarterback. He an SEC boy. Which, if Georgia would have kept him, they would have won the national championship. But that's their problem. They wanted to be racial about it. They want to be racial. Stafford, go ahead. Wherever Stafford go with him, big baby. Matter of fact, wherever Stafford go, if it's retirement or whatever, we're going to get you that Stafford jersey. We're going to get you the Stafford jersey. Oh, man. Do people think I really want to read this? Do people think I want to read this? I don't want to read all of that. Get out of here. The sheik of the Middle East. Motherfucker out there. Sheik of the Middle East, man. Go back to Dearborn. Brutus defending this man hard. I ain't mad at him. It might be his illegitimate kid, but that's his opinion. He ain't getting disrespectful. Ryan Day predicted our pick. It better be Justin Fields. I haven't seen enough of Trey Lance. Don't forget them pick six. Man, he already got them pick sixes. He got more pick sixes than Homer going to get 6 packs of Duff beer. Duff man. We're 11-5 when we had a defense. Yeah, that is true, but did he win a playoff game? No. Oh, okay. I'll move you a little bit closer. Nah, you from Livonia. You from Livonia. So we moving closer to the hood. Stafford got outplayed by... Yeah, he did. And how good is the Panthers' defense is the question. Stafford can be your dude. He not... Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I'm glad Frederick he had the perfect thing. Stafford, he can't carry nobody. He ain't LeBron James. He ain't Shaquille O'Neal. I told Kobe, give me the ball. Get on my back. I duck on Dikembe Mutombo. And, Matthew Stafford, he can't carry nobody like Shaq. I dunk on him. 2 points, 3-point free throw. Shaquille O'Neal, carry a team. Matthew Stafford can't. He ain't lying. Stafford. Hey, I ain't gonna like this one. Send this to his wife. Stafford can't carry. She don't even trust Stafford to carry the twins to the minivan and put them in their cars, and he probably gonna throw them. Oh, he throws twin Brittany pick six Stafford on the way to the minivan. Pick six Stafford. Oh, he fumbled his daughter. It's a pick six. Oh, he picked up a fumble. Come on, man. He could probably fumble his daughter on the way to the car. They go to Chuck E. Cheese. Stafford, did you forget your son or daughter? Come on, man. Get out of here, man. I remember he started talking too a few years. That dude a dumbass nigga too, man. He ain't the smartest dude in the world. My granddaddy, when he still had faculties, he said he ain't that bright. So who are you taking at number 7 if you can't get the man, I'm taking anybody with a QB in front of their name. QB. I'll take Stafford and move up. QB. QB. If I can't get a QB, that's what you're talking about. Best player available. If it's Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase gonna get propped up because of how good Justin Fields was coming out that program. If it's Jamar Chase, if it's a running back, if it's a pass rusher, best available. This is a complete rebuild. And if they sit here and they try to patch this thing up and they try to rebuild real quick, that's not how you do it. This is a complete rebuild. The Browns, they got Baker Mayfield. Not saying he's the greatest, but then they complimented Baker Mayfield. When they seen Baker Mayfield under Freddie Kitchens couldn't win football games throwing the ball 40, 50 times a game, what did they do? They got him receivers the year before. They said, okay, we got to get better running the ball. They got Jack Conklin from Tennessee out of Michigan State. They secured the line. They gave him 2 great running backs, Nick Chubbs and Kareem Hunt, and they gave him a plethora of tight ends. He got David Njoku, Austin Hooper, and they got another big blonde head white kid out there. His name like Hunter Bryan, whatever his damn name is. They gave him a team, okay? Then they say, in the midst of all that, you know what? Let's build a defense. Denzel Ward, Myles Garrett, Mac Wilson. They build a good team. That team didn't really need a new general manager. That team was on its way regardless, but the only issue the general manager had before the brother that came in here, he just didn't secure the offensive line. That's it. That's it. And that's how you build a football team. I hate this new they upgraded my Samsung. That's all Androids. Now every message that comes in like a text man. I'm taking questions. I'm taking questions. You got any question? You got something you got to get off your chest? Go ahead. He didn't have everything together, bro. No, you don't need everything together. But I'm gonna finish reading it. We only had one thing work. Do Aaron Rodgers got everything working for him? He do not. Do Lamar Jackson got everything working for him? He do not. He did not. Who else? Who else he got out there? Can't picture him. Hold on. Jalen Hurts had everything working for him. He still won games more than Carson Wentz. A lot of these dudes suck in the NFC. But Ben Roethlisberger didn't have everything. He got good defense. They ain't had no run game. Great quarterbacks don't need everything. We had Prime Sue. Yep, he wasted Sue Prime. Stafford. Ooh, it's a good comment here. And I'm going to agree with the first part of this comment. He said Stafford is Kirk Cousins' daddy because they play this just like they do. The difference is Kirk Cousins got a playoff win over Drew Brees, and Matthew Stafford got a playoff loss over Drew Brees. So he's a step below Matt Stafford. Above Matt Stafford. Matt Nagy in the house. You better keep riding David Montgomery. Adam Vinatieri has more points in the playoffs than the entire line franchise. He was making deep runs forever, bro. Shoot. He couldn't even score with defenses. Thank you, bro. People forget that. Because of the refs. Yup. Take it out the refs' hands. Matt Nagy in the building. It took him how long, Matt Nagy? 3, 4, 5,000 seasons to figure out, hand it to David Montgomery, and y'all to win football game? Boy, Matt Nagy, you ain't the smartest brother in the room right now. Stop complaining about the ref. Stafford fumbled that game too. Ooh. Matt Nagy, in 2019, City Detroit had 226 losses. This is more than any city in sports history. Mind you, New York has 8 teams. That is okay. But guess what? We know you ghosted Gerard Chuda. He won't show his face at all. He gonna show his face soon as the Bears win the playoff game. It may be this year, may not. I'm down with getting the QB, but getting rid of Stafford will just ruin everything. In my opinion, it will set us back more than keeping him. We need to trade someone. I mean, how can you be set more back than you are now? That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get you to understand. You losing now. You're not making the playoffs. I don't see how you get 0-16. We did that. Exactly. Prepare for New Orleans. Shit, Sean Payton might want Stafford next year. Send him there. I think he been trade him and get picks. He might be worth the 5th or 4th right now. 3 and out for 3 straight quarters, and they expect the defense to hold teams to 14. Stacey Burton. I guarantee you they drafted a receiver. I mean, yeah. That's going to let you know how the new GM ain't nothing, Eddie. But if he's the best player available, can't knock him. We went through 5 kickers before Prater. People forget that. Marcus, salute. Oh, he back again? Detroit don't got no offense. What you talking about? When they had a defense, what happened when Stafford couldn't put up no points in the 4th quarter versus Dallas? They act like the defense didn't do nothing. So Marcus, did the defense win the second Bears game? All them pick sixes Stafford had. Yeah, he had a bunch of them. Nobody want to talk about that. And nobody want to talk about how he's not good without Kenny Galladay. Oh, screw that. Prater bought us beer for you. Ain't lying. He got to come back. I don't drink beer. I'll drink a Bud Light. Who other than Roger Mahomes would we have had more success with? That's a great. Name a quarterback. Name anyone. I can take any quarterback. You had more success with Lamar Jackson. Look here, Joe Burrows would have played better than Stafford did this year. You had more success with old Dak Prescott. You had more success with Kyler Murray. You had more success with old Ryan Tannehill. Shit, you want me to keep going? You had more success with Derek Carr. You had more success with Tom Brady. You had more success with Big Ben Roethlisberger. And I'm going on a limb. You might have more success with old Baker in the kitchen, Baker Mayfield. Come on now. I think Mitchell Trubisky probably would have been an upgrade. Hey, Mac Jones from Alabama would have played better than Stafford did this year. No cap. He said in 2012 to 19, the Lions have went 8-51 against teams above 500. Is it? I think all time he 9-60, bro. Plus this year, Justin Fields would be a good fit. No, yeah, he can back up Stafford. He can back up Stafford for a year if need be. I'm not saying like throw Stafford out. I would love to throw him out completely, but if you want to do it the right way, like Green Bay, nurture your quarterbacks and then blossom, cool. Peyton Manning once compared him to Josh Rosen. That's what he said about Stafford. Huh? He said that? Detroit Lions, we accepting all chats today. If you want to hop on, let me know. Send you a link. Hit me up on Twitter. Detroit forced 2 Hall of Famers to retire. The sad truth. And they both were some nice guys. Just assuming Calvin get in at some point. Where is Matthew division titles? Where is Matthew Stafford Pro Bowl invites? Where is Matthew Stafford winning record versus winning teams? Oh my God, man. Steve Tiger. However I pronounce that. He dropped the hammer. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Can't touch this. Oh, whoa. It's hammer time. They'll probably try to give me copyright strike for doing that. Yeah, everybody put a like and share. Appreciate it. Appreciate if you want to donate, share that video, but Cash App going under your screen and PayPal. Fact, Stafford is done. We see it every interception he throw. Lombardi was right. See? Your dog looking like, man, I wish he feed me again this year. Former coaches call Stafford trash. Damn, who was that? Oh, man. Detroit Lions season the podcast said Trubisky won a division before Stafford. Dang. Lions ain't won a division since 191. Might have been before then. The first Bear game, that was football guys punishing us for trading Slay. Everyone get a hamstring injury. Well, Slay didn't do that good, but the Eagles didn't do that good this year as well. But I'm looking forward to Jeff Okudah and Aurarie taking another step next year. I think that's what some of you guys miss. The ice show up. Some of y'all forget that. I'm gonna give you a preview of the season wrap up. There's a few things y'all guys forgetting about the defense. Aurarie gonna get better. Okudah gonna get better. If you keep Okora, he gonna get better. Don't forget you bringing Julian Okora in. So you getting guys coming in that's gonna be totally different with a full offseason. And you don't get Jeff Okudah gonna be the starting cornerback next year. You can book it. Unless they draft one. Aurarie, he gonna be starting next year. We know that. And then also what you forgetting is if you bring Robert Saleh in, you're gonna have a different system. So he gonna be able to put guys in a position in which they are good in. So I think you might get a better hand. You might get a better flower. So you're gonna get the defense gonna be better next year. It's gonna be better strictly off the strength of guys getting better and you getting a new philosophy on that side of the football. So people forgetting that you got Julian coming back, you got Okudah who's gonna be better. You got a lot of guys. Walker gonna be better. You got a lot of guys. Maybe Will Harris might be better in this new scheme. We know Rodgers better than Stafford, but Stafford ain't no top 10 quarterback. Are you stupid? Let's just go to the NFC. He not better than Rodgers. He not better than Cousins because he won a playoff game. He not better than Breeze. He not better than Brady. He not better than Dak. He not better than Wilson. He not better than Kyler Murray. So that's 7 quarterbacks he not better than. 7 quarterbacks he not better than. And that's just in the NFC. He not better than Ben. He not better than Lamar. He not better than Ryan. That's 10 right there. 10. He not better than Allen. That's 11. Who else we got? He not better than Derek Carr. He not better than my homeboy. He not better than Herbert. He not better than Burrow. He ain't even top 15. Tell me with a straight face that you would take Stafford over Burrows if he get back to health. No. He ain't even better than Ryan Fitzpatrick. He ain't nothing but a glorified Fitzpatrick. When ain't nothing on the line, he start balling. When something on the line, he fold up like origami. Somebody somewhere sitting in their car at home or at work. Nigga CJ preaching. That Saints playoff game was on the. Hey, you ain't lying, bro. That's a fact. I ain't even gonna let that cap. Look, Aaron Berry, I still might slap the shit out of you to this day. He dropped like 3 pick sixes. This is a fact. I don't run from facts. Brandon Walsh spitting facts. That's a fact, Brandon. Brendan, my bad. Brendan, my bad. Stacey Burton, 3 out of 3 straight quarters. They expected. I've been hearing you. Well, I should put my dog on screen. I got a killer. I got 2 killers. Oh boy, Brown dog don't want to see my other dog. All right, Steven, hold on. Matthew is not a winner. He's a stat stuffing quarterback. Get him out of the hell out of Detroit ASAP. Facts. Stafford is not top 10. Benjamin Foe. Hey, we about to go live on Line Killer Podcast. I gotta tell him I can't go live until I go pick up my girl, but about to be live on Line Killer Podcast. Talking about Triple G as a Hall of Famer or not, which you already know how I'm about to go in. Livonia. Oh, you keep saying that, Matt. Caldwell. Matt Nagy. Judah. Yeah, that's definitely his. We ain't seen Ghost of Tribe Judah in like 3 years, bro. 2 seasons. Like, don't even come in here talking your shit. I don't mind people coming in and talking shit from other teams. I don't really care. You can't dispute we losers. No one is saying Stafford is better than Ryan. I'm just saying he's not pretty good no more. I like Zach Wilson too. I like Zach Wilson. They said he might go 2 to the Jets. J-E-T, Jets. I remember I got into it with some Jets fans they weren't no malicious. We just talking shit. When Field would probably, you ain't lying. Yeah, Fields the truth. We might move off of Fields, bro. Trade Stafford, his wife. I ain't trade next year, number 1. Straight up and down. Unless it's for Trevor Lawrence. I'll trade all you in this chat room. No cap. I'll trade my family and y'all niggas for Trevor Lawrence. What's the difference between losing with Stafford and losing with somebody else? That guy to potential to be better. Exactly. He got a higher ceiling. Stafford's ceiling is done. His floor and his ceiling just touching each other. The Dallas game, we had Caldwell. I remember. Yeah, it had to be a Caldwell. My bad. Yeah. We had Caldwell. Hold on, man. Come on. We had Caldwell. I remember I was pissed because he wasn't mad. He don't get mad. Some people don't show emotion. Look at Kawhi Leonard. He won the championship. He get beat up. Some people don't show emotion. I don't get mad at man. Matt Patricia made all these angry faces because he coached. Brandon. He said, y'all smoking on some good drug tonight defending Stafford. Dude been a joke. Ooh. I got some believers. Make sure I hit the like button. All my believers. All my haters, hit the dislike button. I don't care. Big baby. I can't leave Detroit. The only thing I get is a broken heart. Yeah. If we all in here and we all like at least teenagers, ain't nobody going no. I tried to lead the Lions years ago. Didn't work. Still watch that game. Still love them. And plus, it ain't even bad that they gear sweet. So at least we ain't sorry with ugly gear. I rock Lion gear all day because it looks sweet off top. I'm tired of watching Stafford. It's boring. They have Darnold and the Jets don't need a quarterback. Man, they might be trading Darnold. Shit, y'all can have Stafford. Give me Darnold. They might take a quarterback. Give us Darnold. See what he can do. Matt Nagy, we're not entertaining you anymore. People be smoking rules defending Stafford. Shit. He said, yeah, Trey Lance seemed okay. I just don't like his level of competition, which I ain't really seen him play. I seen him this year in this little one game. So, I mean, he'd be perfect if you want to keep Stafford. For sure. Be perfect. Oh, no. Oh, we coming down. We got a lot of comments. We getting down. The only team I'm worried about for Fields is Atlanta. Well, Atlanta supposed to be trading Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, but they still got really and Russell Gage, but they need a running back. I ain't really worried about Atlanta. A lot of them teams is kind of. You talking about as far as picking? I mean, yeah, but you gotta understand the Dolphins. It's been rumors that they denounced. It's been rumors that they denounced Tua, and then they came out and lied. But I think they'd be willing to Rosen Josh to do a Rosen on Tua. So you're looking at the draft order. Hold on. Let's just look at the draft. When I do this video, Larry, you got Jacksonville probably going to take Lawrence. The Jets is probably going to take, who knows? So talking about probably a quarterback. The Dolphins can take a quarterback. The Jets can take a quarterback. The Falcons can take a quarterback. And don't sleep on the Bengals taking one. They can trade one. Philly, they don't need a horse. So in actuality, somebody can always trade up. But yeah, I can see Atlanta taking. We ain't gonna end up with no. The quarterback we gonna end up with out of the guys we talking about, and somebody could rise. The guy we gonna end up with, if possible, is Lance, and somebody might trade up for Lance. ESPN been covering for Matthew for about 3 years. Thanks to Super Chat. Rich Lawrence, he said Schwartz is retiring from Eagles. Should we pick? Nah, he retired. He probably done. He made his money. Nope. He said he's dropping babies. Oh, man. We're gonna have to put him. You have to sell your money, man. Sell your babies, baby. Let me know. We might have to advertise. I wish I had more room for another dog. Hopefully soon I will. He take no shit. Yeah, man. He looking right now. Yeah, I wish my owner gave me some treats right now, man. He only give me treats, man, like every other day, man. That's how he looking. He knows sports. No sports show or network talk about Stafford because they know he garbage line fan. All right, hold on. Somebody upset. I agree, Rich with Rich Schwartz was our best coach. Okay. That Shaw impression is funny. Somebody mad. Go back to sleep. I'm telling you, if we contemplated Stafford, hold on. What was that? Oh, hold on. Did you spell that right? Complimented Stafford? I don't think it's spelled that way, brother. Like that, I could be wrong. That he would be succeeding. Hold on. You must have been typing and drive. Successful. We getting there with, man, it's over with, brother. It's over with. We've been complimenting Stafford for 13 years. He had the greatest receiver known to man in Megatron. Come on, you talking about complimenting a 50-year-old quarterback. Exactly, bro. It's too late. People just think, we about to pass. Man, it's time for a total rebuild. Stafford can't even score the year we had Reggie Bush. Facts. I want to get the inside linebacker guy from Ohio State 52. Watch him at the title game. I like the running back. Favorite quarterback prospect this year? Trevor Lawrence. I'm a Trevor Lawrence fan. No stuff, Matt. There are many quarterbacks who play good with okay teams, but Stafford can't win with anything. Yep. We should have took Lamar Jackson. We're getting almost to the end. The end of the road, and I can't let go. It's unnatural. I don't even know the words for real. Y'all might be too young for that. Rodgers still has average defense, and Aaron Jones, Lamar has a great defense. And Lamar makes the run game great. That same run game, besides J.K. Dobbs and Mark Ingram was terrible. I think Mark Ingram might have been on the team. No, Lamar don't have a great. Lamar is the run game. That's what you missing, Lamar. That same team wasn't doing nothing, and then they lost Marshall Yonda. I think he retired. So what are you talking about? He said Rodgers still got. Stafford had average defenses, good defenses, and he had Javid Best, DeAndre Swift. He had Calvin Johnson, Golden Tate, Marvin Jones, Kenny Galladay. Come on, get out of here. Go put Stafford on the Packers on Madden and see what happens. He said, I don't know what Martha said to Sue, but I think we'll always regret it. And she didn't want to pay him. Big Ben got Ebron looking good. Andrew Luck had him looking good. Stafford ain't nowhere near Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck made it to the AFC Championship game. Who do you think we hired as head coach? Me? General manager? Me? I definitely should be the general manager of the Pistons because anybody that take Killian at that pick and pass up on the Israel cat or pass up on Burton, real talk, we need to start a petition to get me as the Pistons GM or the Lions GM. I hire me. What you talking about? Because I don't want to be no coach. Let me be the GM. Boy, there's a lot of questions, man. Y'all are fooling. So we gonna go into speed mode. Matthew Stafford sucks. Okay, I'm not entertaining you no more. All those guys you name are not Lions, which explains their success. Everyone on Stafford. Don't do Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill way better than Stafford. Stop capping. Stop it. He run better than Stafford. He throw the deep ball better. Stop it. Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying, E-Man. E, salute. He said, oh, yeah, you went there. You said Mitch. Yeah, Mitch, baby. Stafford has only thrown 5 TDs and 6 interceptions in the playoff game. Ooh. With Calvin Johnson, most of those. I'm coming back to the Jets in January. Woody Johnson. You's racist, Woody. You know it. What do you think about Trey Lance? I ain't seen much of him at all. I agree. Green Bay takes quarterbacks in the first. Everyone clowns us. Just love. But hold on. He said Green Bay. My bad. He said Green Bay takes a quarterback in the first. Everyone clowns. Just love the pick. I mean, yeah, he might. If Jordan Love don't turn out to be nothing, it's gonna be a bad pick because they could have added a receiver. F the Bear. You ain't lying. And goes to drive true to mama. I don't know. I didn't know about Trey Lance. I didn't see him play. I didn't know nothing about him till last year. Don't never see him play. Matt Nagy, what was the last time? Okay, he talking to Nagy. Aaron Rodgers was hurt for 2 years and Stafford still couldn't win the division. Oh, mamas. Okay, 2 quarterbacks can change the culture. Dak and Carson Wentz both have a chip on their shoulders. I'm more of a Dak. Carson Wentz too fragile. Give me that Dak. Who you want as me, nigga? Shit, what you talking about? Me as a GM. Y'all need to be going for me. You know I ain't gonna sabotage you, baby. Baby, we gonna trade. First thing we gonna do is tell Stafford, get the packing, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come. I'm gonna just tell Stafford leave. Get out of my building. Stafford had many division leads but couldn't close out. I'll be back to the Mets. You meant the Jets. It wasn't even called the North. It was called the Central Division. He's not trash. He's just passive. Oh, I'm telling my dogs. Hold on. Stafford was an MVP. When has MVP and Stafford ever been synonymous? Stop capping. Slayer trash in Philly. Well, Philly trash. He might be better next year. Matt wants to come to the y'all can take him. Come pick him up right now. Don't forget, Jason. Yeah, I don't believe in 7th round draft picks. Y'all talking about Austin, whatever that Brian kid is. He did look kind of good. At some points, it seemed 2019 wasn't MVP. He played a few. Man, boy, just capping, boy. I'm gonna draft a corner. Oh, you crazy. We're not gonna entertain those shenanigans right there, baby. Might have Sherman come with Sherman who? Okay, here we go. Going through the same thing. Lions Nation, we are going to be good next year. If you believe it, say it. I like Rex. Rex Ryan ain't about to be no defensive coach. If he head coach or not, he is better than Cousins. And you crazy as hell. How many playoff games he got and how many playoff game Cousins Dak got? Mad Max, do you know who Woody Johnson is? The owner of the Jets and the owner or the heir to Johnson & Johnson products. Ooh, yep. I dabble a little bit in stuff of that nature. Damn, accomplished more than Stafford in a few years. You ain't lying. If you say Dak ain't better than Stafford, you smoking crack. He ain't better than Carr neither. He ain't better than he said Tim Tebow and Blake. Yep, they better than him too. Then I would take Stafford over Dak and over Drake Driscoll. You talking about Driscoll for the backup quarterback for the Broncos? Lions fans don't know how to let go of Stafford. You ain't knowing. And some of these Lions fans, like that idiot that made a video of me earlier, and when I was right about going to tape, he sound like Uncle Ruckus. Robert Freeman. CJ. Oh, why you gonna get rid of this nice old white quarterback? Black quarterbacks can't even read defenses. Y'all can see. I call that dude Uncle Ruckus, dude. Robert Freeman. Come on, man. That's how you Black Lion fans sound. He sound like Steven from Django. Oh, who's that nigga on the line? That's how y'all Black Lion fans sound, man. Oh, not Stafford. Yes, a massa. Oh, don't get rid of Stafford, sus. Hey, Stafford got accuracy like Jay Reed off paid in full, trying to shoot them jokers when he wasn't trying to hit them. They are smart. They were now on cheap. If Dallas gets their hands on lookout, Dallas can have Stafford. They can have his mammy too. He never had a consistent run. I ain't trying to hear that. Neither did Andrew Luck. Tell it to the trial. That's the baby of the litter. I got 3 monster pits. You better hide your other. My other pups. Well, my small dog. He bump heads. My big dog know how to fight. Though. He gonna hold his own. And also, when you got dogs that big, it depends how big they are. I can tell you how to beat them dogs. You just sweat them out. That's how you beat them. They ain't got no stamina. When you get a bad dog that big, some of them, like not the kind of the Kango and the boiler ball sizes, then maybe it depends on how you walk your dog. You get a dog around, you get an out of shape dog. Your dog don't look out of shape. You just sweat that motherfucker out. And a lot of people that love pits, they don't understand really the hierarchy of dogs. Like I had a guy I work with. He said as a kid, this guy tried to stick his pit bull on his Saint Bernard. Saint Bernard killed this pit bull. It's a lot of dogs that are better than pits, like for real. And guys and dogs that have longevity. You talking about a fight? You talking about rock rollers, African Master Bowler Balls. You talking about Kangos, Saint Bernards. A child will take down a pit unless a pit knows how to sweat the child out. That's the thing about pits. Pound for pound, they probably one of the greatest dogs you can have. But guess what? In the streets, ain't no pound. At a dog fight, they weigh them in. But in the streets, I'm going to tell you, white people dogs will fuck y'all pits up. I'm telling you that for sure. For real. You got so many great dogs like that I never knew exist. We talking about Saint Bernard? Saint Bernard will fuck a pit up, dude. He will. I'm telling you, there's so many great dogs out there that you'll get paid off of. Not even like Cane Corsos, man. You get you a black bowler boy with red eyes or a Kango. Them boys go for like $2,000-$3,000 a pop, bro. And most police officers that leave their wives at home or their kids, they go with the African Master, the bowler boy. Okay. Any interesting comments? Hey, I got too many comments, bro. I'm out here sweating. They say Cam might get paid next year. Won't be in Detroit, hopefully. Jamar Chase. I like Jamar Chase. We need a quarterback that can run. I could agree. Decent O-line, no stars. We're going to talk some more tomorrow, hopefully. Players who leave Stafford play really good at other teams. I think that's more of a Detroit thing, not a Stafford thing. So I'm not going to put that on him. We still talking. But yeah, you want to talk about some dogs, man? Over the last few years, man, I done ran into some, man, you got setters who can really, Irish setters who can really run. I mean, we ain't messing with them dogs over there in Russia, though, for sure. You ain't lying. Lamar is 1-1 versus teams above 500. He's 1-1. You got to get out of here. What do you think? Shout out to Mario. Salute, brother. He said, what do you think of the strategy? Always trade first round picks for second. I'm not mad at the strategy because if you can get future firsts, but it's some really good players in the second round. Look at the history of the second round. I'm going to just say in the last 10 years. You got guys like Landon Collins, Derrick Henry, Michael Thomas. Darius Slay. The second round, man, you might can make a case the second round, pound for pound, top to bottom. They got better players in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Even quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts, he played better than Tua this year. Overall, Tom Brady in the 6th round. Terrell Davis went late. Jerome James was an undrafted free agent. He was one of the rushing leaders this year. I mean, Michael Thomas, like I said, second round pick. Kamara, was he third or fourth round pick? Kareem Hunt, right around the same. Nick Chubb, was he second round pick? So the NFL got talent inside and outside the draft. When you talking about the NBA don't have talent depth like that. At one point, the NBA had really good players as far as depth, but not no more. I'll drive Matthew Stafford to the airport. Ooh. Trey Lance was great in his freshman season. He from Minnesota. A lot of Minnesota channels want him. Kyler Murray had the worst run game in the league and took it to the top 10. Yeah, that's because Cliff Kingsbury don't know how to run the ball. He can't run the ball from shotgun like that all the time. Not for year in, year out. Stafford might want to get traded. Let's show him to the dough. Ain't one no kill. He said, I draft the pass rusher. You can't do that though, bro. You can't just like, I'm a draft. You gotta just draft the best available guy because you take up. You know what kind of really go good? Like late second or really second and back, middle linebackers. Middle linebackers go late first. I'm gonna prove that point. What's my man's for the 49ers? Fred Warner. Let's see where Fred Warner was drafted at. Just do something. You can find some really good linebackers late. It said China warrants Joe Biden. Hold on. It said China warned Joe Biden or something. But leave China alone. He's from California too. He was drafted. Can I know? Third round. Brigham Young University. Bobby Wagner. What year was he drafted? I'm pretty sure Bobby Wagner was drafted post first round, second round pick. So you can find good linebackers, especially middle linebackers, late first, later in the draft. Eric Kendricks is my favorite middle linebacker, other than Wagner. Better draft Trey Lance and Zach Wilson. They're gonna be gone by then. At least Zach Wilson was. Matthew Stafford knows he can't lead the team nowhere. He's just stealing money. Oh, my boy got the Jason Jefferson, got Isaiah. Old point guard GOAT. Stafford has always been, Isaiah been a winner. Won in high school, probably won in Indiana, and won in Detroit. Hadn't been done before. Tell that to the Chiefs fans. Oh, man. Patrick, my homeboy, my boy, man. I'm going to get him a homeboy jersey. Y'all going to be mad at me. That's my homeboy. I like how he play. Cam Newton could have made his team better with more. Yeah, we ain't going to talk about Cam. What do you think of the Bears maybe getting Watson? It's probably going to have to involve Khalil Mack. But over the years, the Bears have traded so many first-round picks, especially with Khalil Mack. It might work. Should have drafted him in the first place. Stafford's the James Harden of football. Damn. With the right package, of course. He say two second-round picks worth more than the first one. Oh, depends where you're picking at. Because it depends who coming out. Because if Mario, the first pick of the first round, it's tough. But you got definitely, man, he got a point. It's a lot of talent in the second round. If you're looking for a quarterback, I get it. No, they Cam. I ain't no Cam fan. Cam is a raccoon. I don't like Cam Newton, brother. Cam teaching Justin Fields. No. Justin Fields will be your future. I don't want Stafford teaching nothing. You mean be your now. But yeah, man, appreciate everybody for coming on, man. I don't do these regular, but I'm going to do a season wrap-up. We're going to talk about the draft. Y'all know how we do in the offseason. Then we probably going to have the Olympics this year. If everything go right, then we're going to have the Pistons. I mean, we got the first half schedule, so we'll do a Piston stream. I kind of been keep my eye on them a little bit, man. And like I said before, we seen what happened with Killian. Obviously, we hope that he get better. But yeah, I think the Pistons in a great position, to be honest. Keep losing games. Try to get up there. And then I had a video for Hunter Dixon coming. I got to get to it tomorrow. Hunter Dixon might end up being a Piston next year. So, I mean, it's a lot of good things that can happen for the Detroit Lions. So, in the Pistons, excuse me. But I'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate everybody. Greg, appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate it. But see y'all later. We gone. Everybody else who follow me, man, I'll be on Line Killer Podcast like around 10:45, man. So peace.